Hey guys, it's Alyssa Marie, your intuitive reader, and I'm here today to be doing another pick a card reading. And this reading is how they view you. So this can be about a particular friend, a particular acquaintance, romantic interest, whoever it is you want it to be. Go ahead and think about that person and intuitively pick one of the four piles. We have pile number 1 with the snowflake obsidian. We have pile 2 with the pyrite, pile number 3 with the green calcite, and pile number 4 with the smoky quartz point. So this is how this particular person views you, how they view you, okay? So go ahead, timestamps will be down below. So let's start with group number 1. Okay, so this is for those of you who chose group number 1 with the snowflake obsidian. How do they view you? How does this particular person view you? So first we have the Ace of Swords. We have the Two of Pentacles. We have the 6th house, craft, work, details, health, well-being, diet, service, daily rituals, contribution, organization, purification, skills, apprenticeship, method. Okay, and then for our archetype card, we have the Samaritan, light attribute, refines your capacity to help those you would prefer to ignore, and shadow attribute, exacting appreciation and recognition for the help you offer. Okay, so really good energy coming off of group number 1. This person views you in a very positive light. Now, of course, there are a couple things that they might view in a bit of a negative light, but overall, it seems that they view you in a really positive light. So first off, with the Ace of Swords, this person views you as somebody who has a lot of new ideas, new breakthroughs, new things that have to do with your intellect. And that's why I'm saying ideas. You could be very intelligent. It could, you probably are very intelligent, but they view you as such. Then we have the Two of Pentacles. So with the Two of Pentacles, with the energy of these other cards, I feel that you're somebody who may be juggling some things, and this person views you as such. So when we have the craft, we have craft here, and we also have the Samaritan. I think that you possibly are somebody who is a little bit too good, too nice for your own good, and you take a lot on your plate. Now, with craft, I feel like this might be in the workplace, and if you don't currently have a job or you're in school, it could have to do with school or just any projects that you might have. I feel like you might have a tough time balancing that work life with the home life, and so this person, from what I'm getting, seems to view you as somebody who might not have that balanced. Maybe sometimes they want to do stuff with you or talk to you, and you're like, well, I'm a little busy with this, I've got work to do. And because of that, they think you're really dedicated, and they think you're very very helpful to people and dedicated to your craft or your work, but they also view you as being somebody who might be a little bit too into the workplace, okay? But also with the Samaritan, like I said, with the light attribute, they definitely view you as somebody who is helping. You help others in your community, your friends, your family, maybe them. You help them, and they view you as somebody who's very kind. However, with the shadow attribute there, they may view you as somebody who, like I said, is too nice for their own good and lets sometimes people walk all over them. But with the 6th house with craft, we also have in here health, well-being. So if that didn't resonate with you, I'm just going to say what else I'm getting for other people that are watching, so I kind of get a well-rounded message. Another thing is that it could be that right now you are kind of struggling with your health. Now this could be mental health, this could be physical health, spiritual health, however you want to view it. You could be not necessarily struggling, but I should say juggling, as in it's definitely a weight on your chest right now. It's definitely another thing to worry about, and it kind of makes you a bit not available to this person, and that's how they view it. But they definitely know that it's because of that. So don't get worried if this resonates with you, that like they think that you're lying about this or something like that. They definitely don't. They see it for what it is, and they actually feel a bit sorry for you, I'm getting. And yeah, so those are the two things I see. Let's see what else I can get. Another one could be that you could also have you could be part of maybe an organization that you might be a leader, that you might be a leader of. I feel like maybe with these cards that you're a leader, you're in a leadership position. So they definitely view you as such. They view you as somebody who is kind of new breakthrough ideas. But then with the Two of Pentacles here, I'm definitely getting in the workplace, in the finance place. Oh yeah, I could say that this could have to do with finances as well. I didn't want to forget that for some of you. Maybe they see you as struggling with your finances currently. And that could be because, like I said, you are overly helpful to others, which is good most of the time, but can have its negative effects. Okay, so hopefully one of those resonated. This is how this person views you. Okay, next, we will have group 2. So this is for those of you who have chosen group number 2 with the Pyrite. How do they view you? How does this person view you? First, we have the King of Pentacles. We have the Ten of Wands. Okay. We have the planet Jupiter expansion, which says enthusiasm, optimism, generosity, benevolence, beliefs, luck, seeking travel, positivity, lectures, foreign cultures, teaching, pilgrimage, chance, expansion, leaping, exploration, and potential. And then for your archetype card, we have, oh my gosh, sorry guys, I actually have a light attribute card, so let me very quickly, I forgot to take those out, I'm so sorry about this. Let me very quickly pull you an actual card that is not a light attribute card. 1 second, I have one right here. Let me just take one. Group number 2, group number 2. Okay, and group number 2, the Warrior. Light attributes: strength, skill, discipline, and toughness of will, heroism, stoicism, sorry, I'm not pronouncing that properly, probably, and self-sacrifice in conquering the ego. Shadow attributes: trading ethical principles for victory at any cost, indifference to the suffering inflicted on others. Okay, group number 2. Sorry about that mishap, guys. I should have checked that, and I thought I did, but I must not have. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into your reading. So first of all, let's start with the tarot cards, okay? So this person definitely views you as somebody who's been through a lot, okay? With the Ten of Wands, we definitely see somebody who has a lot of burden on them currently, who's been through a lot, who is carrying this 10 sticks up. Right in this tarot, we don't see up a mountain, but in a lot of tarot card depictions for the Ten of Wands, we will see this person carrying this up the mountain. But just know that this person does view you as somebody who is a hard worker, who is a warrior. So they know that you've been carrying this hard burden and these things in your life for a long time, but that you are coming out of it, and then you are becoming the King of Pentacles, okay? So the King of Pentacles, they view you as somebody who's got it all figured out in the material world, somebody who is very kind of set in stone with the finances, or that you are planning on being, or that you're very good at budgeting if we're talking about actual material things. It could also mean, though, just practical things, that you might be a very practical person and they view you as such. Like, you will always use your, not always, but for the majority of time, you will use your mind over your heart, and you will be logical about situations. So that's how they view you. But then with the planet of Jupiter here, they definitely view you as somebody who is always expanding, somebody who is always changing. So this could be that they view you as spontaneous. But because we have the King of Pentacles here, I'm guessing it isn't the spontaneity part, but more of the optimism and benevolence part. With the spontaneity, that's not something usually a earth sign will inhabit, especially the King of Pentacles. However, this could mean that you are an earth sign or a fire sign, but from this, yeah, earth or fire. I'm guessing earth, or that you have a large amount of earth in your chart. With the Jupiter expansion card, though, I definitely think that this person is seeing you as somebody who is enthusiastic, who is optimistic, and who is optimistic currently about their situation, which is with the Ten of Wands. Your situation is a little bit hard for you right now. You're going through a lot. I feel like you have always fought, though, with the Warrior card. They always have seen you as somebody who is a fighter, somebody who has this strength, this discipline, this toughness, okay? And you won't back down, okay? And that has to do with your fire and your earth sign possibilities in your chart, because you're somebody who is just really passionate or really driven, really disciplined, like the King of Pentacles, and who will achieve whatever it is they want to achieve. Now, I do have to say, with the Jupiter card, as we can see in the imagery here, with the dice in particular, I feel like maybe you have been thrown some bad dice, a bad hand of cards in your life, and that has made you out to be this warrior, okay? And that is how they see you. And maybe you've shared this with this person, maybe you haven't, but no matter what, they view you as somebody who has come out of this. So you're definitely not somebody who's weak. You're somebody who's really strong. They view you as somebody who's been through a ton of crap, okay? And maybe you're also, let's see, maybe they also view you as somebody who likes to travel, who likes to, maybe, what's the word I'm looking for? I can't think of the word, but try your luck at things. There you go. Try your luck at things. Maybe you're somebody who is a little bit outgoing in that sense, but then again, it does bring me back to the King of Pentacles. So it's, I mean, I feel like you definitely have some fire energy and spontaneity in you, because I think everyone does. But they definitely view you as somebody who is a bit possibly hard-headed, but somebody who is so disciplined, somebody who has things under control, okay? A soul that is almost, you know, has gone through a lot of lifetimes, who is somebody that has a lot of things figured out. And surprisingly, with all the things that you've been through, they still view you in such a light that, you know, you radiate optimism to them. You radiate that happiness that is honestly surprising, because even through all the things you've been through, they really do view you as somebody who really has been, you know, very benevolent towards others, and very, very just happy. I mean, I can't think of another word to use, but it's surprising to them. It's actually quite surprising to them, because I feel like this person does know what you've been through, and if you haven't actually told them, they sense this, okay? Intuitively, they sense this. They also may view you as somebody who is a traveler, okay? Maybe you enjoy traveling, or it's something that you want to do. Maybe you're somebody who really likes to do research on foreign cultures and wants to experience these different foreign cultures. And I feel like from this reading, this person obviously wants to maybe out with you. Now let's talk a little bit about the shadow aspect. So with the shadow aspect here, because you've been through so much, and you fought your way up that mountain, you fought your way holding these Ten of Wands, or that they've seen you doing this, you might, like the shadow attribute says here in Warrior, it says trading ethical principles for victory at any cost, indifference to the suffering inflicted on others. Now, I am not feeling so much the second sentence, because I think that you've had some suffering going on in your life. Could have been like physical suffering, emotional suffering, you know, any suffering that you've been through, that you would dare not, you know, want to inflict that on others, especially with the Jupiter planet coming through. But maybe at times with this Warrior coming out, now this isn't going to resonate with everyone, but I want to put that out there. Maybe some of you have become successful in certain things because you might have been a little unethical in the way that you got there. And that's what I'm getting with this and the dice. Like, maybe you're like, you know, I'm just going to try my shot at something, and maybe you know, lied to important people, or, you know, kind of fought your way dishonestly to get where you want to be. Now, this isn't for everyone. Keep that in mind. It'll resonate with some. And know that they could know about that, or that they might intuitively, know about that. But for the most part, this is a very positive light as well, just like pile number 1. Okay, so this is how this person views you. Pile number 2, that's all I have for you today. Okay, so this is for those of you who have chosen pile number 3 with the green calcite. How do they view you? So first we have the the 9 of Swords. Ooh, okay. We have the 5 of Cups. Very heavy energy coming through here. We have Gemini, the butterfly. Curious, communicative, versatile, flexible, variety-seeking, social, collaborative, brilliant, perceptive, connected, vocal, adaptive, street-smart, mobile, studious, superficial, restless, and fidgety. Okay. Okay. And then for, oh my gosh, this happened again. I am so sorry. Out of 80 decks, or 80 cards, I get the light attribute card, and I should have taken this out. 1 second, you guys. Let me get these out of the box here, and I'm going to pick an actual card that isn't one of those make your own cards for you. Pile number 3, what do we have? The Seeker. Okay, the Seeker. Light attribute, thirst for wisdom and truth wherever they are, and the shadow attribute, an inability to commit to a path once found. Sorry about that, you guys. Okay, so I must say right off the bat that whoever this is sees you're going through some shit, okay? I feel like group number 3, right now at the time of this reading, or very shortly before, you have been through some crap, okay? Let's start with the 9 of Swords. So the 9 of Swords really talks about mental upset, okay? Somebody, as we can see, somebody who gets up at night and is just so anxiety ridden and upset with something in their life. And then we have the 5 of Cups, which is grief and sorrow. So they view you as somebody who has been through some stuff, okay? They see you as somebody who might be struggling with your mental health, who might be struggling with a relationship, who might be, who knows, this could be about them. Maybe it was a relationship with them. In any way, you know, romantic relationship, friendship, could be. But they view you as somebody who is in a place of sorrow, and a place of desolation, and a place of lost hope, okay? Now, they view you as having Gemini energy. So this could mean that you are a Gemini, or that you possess the energy of a Gemini. One of the things, though, that we must read at the bottom here of the Gemini is restless and fidgety. That stuck out to me. So they're giving off that energy of being somebody who's restless, and somebody who is really struggling right now, or really somebody who is just very sad right now, and that's how they view you. This could be true, it could not be. It probably is, though, since we have all these cards coming through. But they view you as such. However, the Gemini sign, of course, has some more positive aspects to it, that you could be a social butterfly, you could be collaborative, brilliant, but I feel like right now they're viewing you as possessing that restless fidgetiness, but also that maybe you are social, and maybe you are hiding it, you know? Maybe you guys are hiding the fact that this is inside you, and they see the true you. Okay, we got to look at that possibility. And then with our Seeker card, our archetype card here of the Seeker, I feel like they do view you as wanting to get out of this, okay? Like, they see you as wanting to get out of this 5 of Cups energy and this 9 of Swords energy. I feel like more this Nine of Swords energy has been this way for a while. I'm just picking up intuitively on this. I don't know if if it resonates with everyone, but I know it will resonate for some of you. I feel like some of you have suffered with anxiety or depression or something plaguing your mind for a long time, okay? Whereas this Five of Cups, I feel like, is a transient energy, okay? It's something that has hurt you emotionally, but it isn't going to be forever, and they know that. But through all of that, they know you want to get out of this energy, this kind of upset, negative energy, because you are a natural born seeker, okay? And I feel like with Gemini energy here, with the keyword of variety seeking, versatile, adaptive, perceptive, okay? You're somebody who is definitely willing to seek out help for this kind of stuff, to seek out a change in lifestyle, to seek out help from other people, to seek out new hobbies. And you are there, like it says, for you're thirsty for that wisdom and truth wherever you are, okay? So you might be somebody who likes to travel, that might help. Somebody who is studious, like it says, learning, always learning. And then, of course, we do have the shadow attribute, inability to commit to a path once found. So this could be that they view you as somebody who has trouble finding themselves, okay? This could be a little bit of upset, or a lot of upset, excuse me, in the mind created by oneself, as in you might feel that you're not good enough for others. And with this Five of Cups, I like to point this out. He is upset, this man is upset, because he has 3 cups that are spilled over. But he's failing to look at the 2 cups that are still left behind him that are upright, okay? So to me, a lot of times, the Five of Cups is not just, it's grief, but it's almost like grief that there has been grief, there has been sorrow, there has been disappointment, upset, but sometimes this person might view you as not seeing the full picture, not seeing that that you still have 2 beautiful cups right behind you that are perfectly full, perfectly filled, and that you still have a lot in your life worth living for, worth being happy about, that you truly are blessed in that sense, okay? And with that Seeker card coming through, I feel like maybe you're having a little bit of an inability to commit to your life purpose. I feel like you might be a little confused as to why you are here. What are you supposed to be doing? Why am I in this career? Should I do this career? Why am I holding on to these people? Why am I still trying to hope to be with these people that have hurt me? Why am I still trying to hold on to a situation that is doing me no good, okay? And this person kind of sees that in you, and they see that you're struggling, and they want you to know, it seems, that, they still do view you as that seeker. But this inability to commit to a path, I really do think has to do with your life path, and feeling lost in the world, feeling just kind of not completely present right now, not where you want to be. But that doesn't mean that this is completely negative, okay? This person doesn't just view you as this. Like, if we just had these 2 cards and we didn't have these cards, you could be like, yeah, that's pretty negative. But they view you as these 2 cards after these 2 cards, okay? Like this, like I said, could have been something that you've been struggling for a long time with, could be just something recently, could be something involving this person, but they know that there's that light inside you, there's that social butterfly, or somebody who wants to be a social butterfly, who is brilliant, who is studious, who is perceptive, curious, communicative, versatile, and somebody who is seeking knowledge in the world and is seeking a bright path and is trying to figure out their life purpose. So, the fact that they see you as this is a great thing. You are not bound to these 2 cards. You are not, and I know that you know that when you're watching this. Try your best to eradicate these cards, these feelings. Of course, that's easier said than done, by seeking the truth. And that is very, very vague, I know. But, you know, seeking the truth by visiting different cultures, traveling, visiting new people, visiting this person you're thinking about. And, you know, one day you'll wake up and, you know, I'm not going to say that you're just going to wake up and everything's going to be okay. And, you know, because that's obviously bullcrap. We all know that. You can't, I mean, maybe some people can, but I've never woken up and I'm just like, yo, you know, I'm cool, everything's fine. But there will be a point where you decide to let go. And I feel like that's something you struggle to do. You will let go of this thing, this person, whatever, that plagues you, disheartening feelings you are having. You will let go of them, and you will blossom from your chrysalis into a beautiful Gemini butterfly. And that secret, and you can do this, I think, by seeking the truth in other things, in other people, in other places, in your own spiritual practice. Okay, so that was what I had for you, group number 3. Thank you so much for watching.